Good evening, Zimbabwe. You are listening to Studio 7 from the Voice of America on Monday, September 3rd, 2018. And this is Live Talk. I am Kip Stube.
And I'm Tanono Kawande.
Tonight on Live Talk, we are talking about the election of mayors in various towns and cities.
To join our discussion, please phone us directly at 001-202-619-2077 and we'll call you right back.
Live Talk goes out to Zimbabwe on our 909 medium wave frequency and on the 4930-6080 and 15460 kilohertz shortwave, Monday through Friday at 8 p.m.
And on the internet, you can get us on voazimbabwe.com, voashona.com, and voandebele.com.
If you've just joined us tonight on Studio 7 Live Talk, we're talking about local authorities as they elect new mayors following the July 30th general elections.
Harare councillors today elected a new mayor, Herbert Gomba of the MDC Alliance. Gomba will be deputized by Enoch Mpamaonde. Though a ceremonial mayor, Gomba is expected to cater for all Zimbabweans in the city with at least 2 million people.
In the southwestern parts of the country, Bulawayo councillors are expected to elect a mayor tomorrow amid friction between local residents and a local councillor who asked to be sworn in Shona.
Mayors play a critical role in enhancing service delivery while closely following party ideologies. Zimbabwe's two major cities are under the control of the MDC Alliance, led by Mr. Nelson Chamisa, who contested the July 30th presidential election.
Will the mayors and councillors cater for the needs of local people?
Please note that we are live streaming this show right now on our Facebook pages, VOA Studio 7, VOA Shona, and VOA Ndebele.
Yohambe mahlaba zulingani njalo lapha khona endaweni zonke ke zomhlaba. Lamhla ke sikhuluma ngokungenzwa ngamameya njalo kungenzwa la ngamakhansila endaweni ezijeneyo. Sizwile ke ukuthi lamhlanje kukhethwe umeya edolobheni leHarare. Umeya ke lo ubaba uGomba uvela ku MDC Alliance. So ke udebutazwa futhi ngumuntu ovela ku MDC Alliance. Kunakale ke Harare MDC Alliance yanqoba sibili unyomalisayo ngoba le city eyodwa nje kuphela lapho kwangena khona umuntu obebandla le Zanu-PF. Uzokubuya ke ubulawayo khona ngale ke bakhetha omeya kusasa. Lapha ke omeya bakhethwa ngamakhansila, amakhansila obulawayo angu 29. So ke singazi ukuthi bakhetha ubani kodwa sikubonayo bakhona abanye abanengi abafuna ukuthi bangene kube ngomeya. Sikhuluma nje ke kulokuxokozela okuthize kobulawayo lapho ke omunye wamakhansela ocele ukuthi athathe isifungo seofisi ngesishona kodwa ke akusahambanga kuhle kwabanye abantu abathi uyenza into embi kakhulu ngawufunga ngesindebele kumbe ngesikhiwa. So ke kunjalo kodwa ke nxa sesikhangela sibili amakhansela labo meya benzelani phela amadolobho onke lawo kunjalo ke wona.
Makadiko duwe nasi nya yedu yafamba yafika paya kapa chi kudziwa na vanhu saka nasi uno makhansela omuharare vasarudza meya wavo mutsva unovava Herbert Gomba veMDC Alliance and vanenge vachibatsirwa nava Enoch Mpamaonde. Basa rameya ibasa rinoita sokuti netse nokuti unowanika uri pakati nepakati pemapato anenge ezvematongero enyika. Asi vanotarisirwa kuti vaite basa ravo vasingapasanidzi vasingasarudzi kuti uyu ndiwe mabato ripi uyu ndiwe bato ripi. Kubulawayowo vachasarudzavo meya mangwana sipa pane nyaya nomutauro pamusoro pomwe kansela akaramba kutora mhiko yake nechirungu achiti unoda kutora mhiko yake neshona. Yakadoita nyaya yakanetsa zvikuru saka totarisira kuti kuda pamwe zvichagadziriswa basa rigoitwa haro zvakanaka. Saka tinoda kuti titarise nyaya yamakanzura akatoreswa mhiko nemakanzura achatoreswa mhiko mangwana nemameya akasarudzwa nhasi nemameya achasarudzwa mangwana. Titarise basa ravo ravanoita kuti vanokwanisa kuita basa ravo here kana kuti vachaita basa ravo zvakanaka here vasingakanganiswi nevezvamatongero enyika zvamapato emakanzura akavasarudza. Ndo nyaya yatoda kutarisa iyoyo. Tinoimba kuti muchakwanisa kutifoneravo tinzwe pamumire nezvitarisiro zvenyu kuvaranda veguta sezvatataura vakasarudzwa nevachasarudzwa mangwana. Ndizvozvo Duve.
As we mentioned, there's a councillor in Bulawayo, Councillor Arnold Batirai. So we've got a video of him. Let's just listen to what he was saying with those people that were actually, some of them were told they were very angry over what he wanted to do. Let's just listen.
I want to be treated by your tribal politicians. Yes, I'm telling you. I want to be treated by a tribal politician. Oh, oh, no. Oh, so what? I want to be treated by a tribal politician. We are all Samoans. We are all Samoans. Yes. We are all Samoans. Hey, when you have authority to come, yes, but you are all Samoans. We have to, yes, I respect you. I do respect you. I do that.
So that is Councillor Batirai there. So he's tussling with the local people. They are saying what he was trying to do is not right.
Yeah.
So
some of these things are just a little bit off kilter because they can cause a lot of other problems that are really not necessary at all. But anyway, let's see what happens and how the city fathers handle the situation. Maybe they can reprimand him or whoever was at fault. Yes,
so I was talking to Mr. Kakapulu of the Democratic Party. So we were saying he talked to him and he wants to write an apology. He says as a leader he did a wrong thing, so he wants to apologize. I guess maybe he's going to send the apology as soon as possible, maybe by tonight or tomorrow. So he says as a leader he could have behaved in a much better way.
That's a good start.
Yes.
That's a good
and
start.
Then what is happening in Bulawayo as well, we know that Mr. Nelson Chamisa's MTC Alliance actually won all the seats, and out of these 29 seats, there are some people who want to be mayors. One of them is Solomon Mkuni. Mkuni is roughly between 34 and 35 years old. He's a lawyer and he wants to be a mayor. So the other person that wants to be a mayor is Mr. Norman Tlhabano. Norman he's a veteran political activist, based in Bulawayo. Then these two have got their own fellows that they want to interact with. So we are told that Solomon Mkuni wants to run with Ndantu Ncube, and then we've got Tlhabano wants to run with Tinashe Kambaram. So according to some people in the MTC Alliance, Solomon Mkuni was chosen by Chamisa. So we tried to confirm this with the party, but people didn't want to say a lot of things. But something that is well known. So I talked to councillors as well. They're saying, well, they're going to see what they're going to do tomorrow. They couldn't tell me exactly who they're going to vote for. So they're keeping their cards next to their chest.
These are some of the things that might just, sort of ruffle people's feathers a little, because you want to give authority for these kind of things where it belongs. There are people who might really feel that the party leader should stand back and let the people, the councillors who were elected, do the work. We don't want a situation where people start saying that people are being imposed. I think we have gone through that a lot of times.
But that's politics.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, so politics goes that way. Yes. So let's see what people are saying, on Facebook about some of these issues before we get one of our callers. Kumlan Ncube says, I'm here today with you guys. I'm watching. Then Musa Masbugo is saying, this guy, Batirai, is not doing the right thing. And then Andrew Maramwitze is also watching. So thank you so much, Andrew. I know him from long time.
Yes, that's
he's in Botswana, right?
Yes,
he's a journalist. by profession. Thank you for joining us for siyabonga kakhulu. So Zulukani ndaba sicela lisithumezele inombolo zenu nxa lifuna ukuthi lixoxe lathi khonapha khona manje ku VOA Studio 7 sixoxa ngokunengi phela siyaliphakulela elifisa ukuthi likuthole. So lamhla ke sixoxa ngodaba lolu lokuthi kudingwa amameya emadolobheni koBulawayo kambe kuyangena ubani kulabanye abantu abafuna umuntu ongaveli endaweni leyo koBulawayo. Kube khona abanye bathi hayi akulandaba umuntu nje angangena. Eharare siyabona kulomnumzana uGomba usengenele esikhundleni lesi. So uGomba ke usekelwa ngubabu Enoch Mupamawonde la esephakathi khonapho. So ke bonke laba ngabe MDC Alliance. So sifuna ukuzwa ngani ke ukuthi omeya laba lamakhansela azalenzelana kunjalo ke mfowethu.
Tinoda kunzwa kuti tione kuti muHarare zvatoitika zvapera meya wasarudzwa. Tinoda kuti tinzwe kuti vanotarisira chinyi nekuti Harare yagara ichiita zvinhu zvinonetsa kwenguva yakareba. Tinoda kuona kuti rwendo runoru zvinhu zvichatanga kufamba zvakanaka here pasina kukakavadzana kunoita zvezvamatongerero enyika, nekuti mameya anga ari muHarare anga achikombrena nenyaya yekuti uku hurumende inopindira kana iri local government, ukuwo mapato ezvematongerero enyika avanenge vachitsigira kana kuti vachitevera achipindira, saka vanga vachiita sokuti vanobatwa vari pakati nepakati. Saka toda kuona kuti Harare ichazvifambisa sei kubva nhasi kuzvinovatwa meya mutsva namakanzura matsva kuti basa remuHarare richafamba zvakanaka.
So one of the most problematic things in Harare are vendors, and they are considered as problematic, but that's the situation, pertaining to the economy. So we don't know whether these new councillors will actually run with the police, since it is an MDC territory, or not. So all those questions, we hope that our guests are going to answer or respond to some of those questions. So now our guests, maybe we are trying to get hold of them, and the phones are not going through, but hopefully we'll get them.
Yes.
So you can talk to people and ask them maybe to come to the Shona VOA Studio 7 page.
Pane mameseji ari kuuya asi mazhinji ava ndokungorakidza kuti vanhu vakatarisa vakateerera chirongwa havasati vatanga kutaura avo zvavanofunga, nekuti kuda pamwe vanoda kunzwa kuti vachauya pachirongwa vachataura kuti chinyi. Asi tine vanhu vakawanda kubva kuJohannesburg, kuna Thomas Matambanadzo vanoti masora sei, Vachimbare, Vasitole, Matanda, vese vari kutisimbisa vachitikurudzira kuti tiite basa, asi vakamirira kunzwa kuti vanhu vedu vatakaisa pakutaura nesu vanoti chinyi vagokwanisa kupindura zvavanenge vanzwa.
So I think we've got some other people that are sending messages. One of them is Mark Matiza. He says people must stop this kind of racist thing of fighting over tribal issues. So then Christopher Howard Masiza says, Zimbabwe is in a big fix. And then Mark Matt is back again. He says, we are all Zimbabweans. All languages are very special. So according to the Zimbabwe Constitution, there are 16 official languages. And out of these, you can speak one language or the other in any place that you wish. I guess we've got a caller right now.
Yes. Tina Precious Shumba. Vashumba muri kutenza?
Ndiri kukunzwai.
Makadini yenyu muHarare umu?
Tinofara zvikuru kwakadini Washington DC.
Kuri nani makorokoto kaguta ravana meya?
Ndizvo zvatanga tichishuwira, tinofara nekuti guta rifanirwa kunzi riri kutungamirwa neCommission. Isu tine vanhu vatakasarudza, saka tinofara.
Sokuona nokuziva kwatinoita, Harare yanga iri pakati pematambudziko akawanda kubva kune zvemvura nemavhendors vanotengesera mumigwagwa, zvese zvanga zvichinetsa. Tichinzwa vamwe vachikomborana nenyaya yekuti hurumende inopindira norumwe rutivi, mapato ezvamatongerero enyika anopindira norumwe rutivi. Iko zvinezvi Vashumba, imimi somukuru weHarare Residence Trust, imimi nevagari vemuHarare, chii chamakatarisira pamakanzura matsva makasarudza aya nameya mutsva uyu wasarudzwa. Chii chamakatarisira kuti chiitwe pokutanga kuti zvinhu zvitange kupinda mugwara?
Chekutanga, kanzuru yeguta reHarare inofanirwa kumisa maprograms ese ehori wanga uchiitwa nemakanselas nevashandi veguta, kunyanya mukutorwa kwenzvimbo dzinochengeta mvura atingati mawetlands, nekutorwa kwenzvimbo dzezvikoro dzichiitwa dzimba, kutorwa kwenzvimbo dzemakiriniki dzichiitwa dzimba. Uori hwacho hwanga huchiitwa nemakanselas anga achienda kunoshandisa masimba avo vachichinja nzvimbo idzodzo kuti dzizowe nzvimbo dzawanopa vanhu vemapato avo kuti wawane rutsigiro. Saka wakatora nzvimbo dzakati wandei muguta reHarare dzatingati mawetlands, nzvimbo dzisina kurongwa, zvekuti imomo munzvimbo idzodzo maita kuti vanhu vazhinji warasikirwe nenzvimbo dzezvikoro, warasikirwe nenzvimbo dzemakiriniki. Saka idambudziko ratiri kuda kuti wagadzirise. Chechipiri, wanofanirwa kugadzirisa nyaya yechisungo chawakaita gore radarika rekuti wanoda kuiunza maprepaid water meters. Kanzuru yeguta reHarare inofanirwa kudzima resolution iyoyo, uye kana wakada kuti warida kuenderera mberi nayo, makambani akapiwa kuti awe anounza chirongwa ichi. Pane kambani yawachombo, pane kambani yevatungamiri wamwe wemukanzuru. Makambani ose akapiwa programu iyoyo ngaitangwe patsvagwe kuti zvakambofamba sei. Tiri kuti izvozvo zvinofanira kuferefetwa kuitira kuti wasaite basa rekupanana mabasa wachiunza project isingadikwi nevagari. Chechitatu, wari kufanirwa kuunza mvura yakakwana kuvagari nekutakura marara iko zvino mumisha mizhinji haasi kutakurwa nekuda kwekuti zviri kunzi mota hadzizi kukwanirana. Isu tinoona dambudziko riripo nderekuti kanzuru haisi kusupervisa nekukontrola vashandi wayo panyaya dzekutakurwa kwemarara. Ndo zvinhu zvandingati ndiyo nyaya zhinji, uye kuti panoumbwa bhajeti reguta reHarare, wagari hawafanirwi kuita zvekuzongoudziwa bhajeti ratogadzirwa. Wagari vari kuda kuve pakati pekugadzirwa kwebhajeti ravo kubva kwekutanga kusvikira rapasiswa nekanzuru, kwete kuti rigadzirwe nevashandi rozounzwa kuwagari iro ratopera kugadzirwa kare. Waita zvibvumirano zvekuti wakwanise kuisa mari yakawanda muhomwe dzezvinhu zvinobhenefita washandi wakuru wemukanzuru. Saka kwatiri seHarare Residence Trust tiri kushuvira kuti kanzuru yedu yeguta reHarare inofanirwa kucherechedza kuti wagari ndiwo musimboti wekufambiswa kwebasa reguta.
Moramba muri papo vashumba, tine mibvunzo pane zvamataura izvozvo. Musabva pafoni, tiri kudzoka kwamuri iko zvino izvi. Toda kumboenda kubulawayo kuna
before that you can translate to
what Mr. Shumba is saying is that the first thing that has to be done by the new council, city council and the mayor is to stop the practice of corruption. He says that there was just too much corruption in the city council, and this resulted in the loss of a lot of land, what they call the wetlands. Land that was earmarked for schools, land that was earmarked for clinics, but was eventually parceled out to members of political parties.
And he talked about wetlands as well, right?
Yes.
Corruption and
wetlands. He touched also on the hot potato of the prepaid water meters. It's one of the things that he wants to make sure that it's dealt with immediately. It seems to be a very, a cause of concern to many people in many cities. And he's complaining also about the refuse collection. That has not been handled very, very well. So these are some of the major points that he is saying they want the city council, the new councillors and the mayor
to
deal with immediately.
So now we are joined by our second guest, and that is Mr. Tinashe Kambarami. He is in Bulawayo, he is one of the councillors. Kambarami, good evening and welcome to the program.
Good evening. Thank you so much.
So briefly, you are a new council, and what is your agenda like?
Hello?
As a new council, what is your agenda like? Have you set an agenda for residents?
Well, yes. Esikukhangele thina lapha koBulawayo ukuthi sibe lo Bulawayo omuhle, a clean city. We make sure ukuthi indaba service delivery is the first thing esikhangeleyo kakhulu ukuthi that is what we are supposed to be pushing. Abantu bebele lamanzi aclean benganathi amanzi angcolileyo njengalokho sokusenzakala kwamanye kwezinye izigaba. Abantu bethole ama-services imali abazibhadalelayo, ama-rates ababhadalayo every month, imigwaqo nemali abazibhadalayo zonke kuzinara konke khonokho kulungise, bedrive emgwaqweni right engenamapotholo. Yikho esikukhangele. And besides that, we want to take our city to the next level. When we talk about modernization, ama-cities ethu eZimbabwe lakoBulawayo, we are way behind. We need to move from the analog era to the digital era. You visit other countries, you would see even a small town, Francis Town, we used to visit Francis Town, there is a map toilet. But right now when you visit Francis Town, we are going to you have traveled there overseas because they've been moving with time. We do something, we talk about something, so into esiyifunayo thina sifuna ukuthi simanage ama-resources ethu koBulawayo lapha, sibekwazi ukucollect izivi eBulawayo town kuhlale kuclean, abantu bebe lamanzi, nama-clinic asebenza 24 hours, lama-police station, konke into zethu zihambe kuhle. But we can only do that if we are managing our resources. Imigwaqo yethu, ama-taxi onalawo lemali esizibhadalayo ezinara kube right, sihambe emgwaqweni right, abantu bebekwazi ukuthi imali abazibhadalayo zisebenza njani. That is what we want.
Kodwa likhuluma njalo baba Kambarami. Liyakwazi ukuthi abantu abala mali. Nxa abantu bengala mali akula mali engena kuhulumende njalo la kucancel. Nxa sikhangela sibona abantu balezikweleti ezimangalisayo ezamanzi, into ezinjalo. So ukuthi likhulume ngalokho kwe digital era, into ezinjalo akusukuthi kumbezele gijime kakhulu.
Hayi, uyabona into abantu abangayinanzeleliyo. Ayisiko ukuthi even though abantu bengela mali siyakwazi ukuthi i-economy yethu ayimanga kuhle kathesi, akulazi mali. Kodwa abantu they are still paying ama-rates. Khona okuncane umuntu uhambe wabhadala $20 kumbe $30 yakhe nje. Kumele imali yakhe isebenze kuhle. Ngibanenengi because not only one person obhadalayo. Abantu siyakwazi balezikwereti. Izinto zizaba right, bazabhadala izikwereti zabo. Kodwa kathesi bayabhadala, they are still paying. Abanye banama-payment plan abalezikwereti, they are paying something towards their arrears. But into ekhona ngekuthi those few resources ezingenayo anjo abantu kumele bebone ukuthi imali zabo zisebenza njani. Ngizakufanisela last year izinara ithethe from koBulawayo ngapha 200 million ehambile ezinara, imali imthelo esiyibhadalayo ezimota. Kodwa we only got 200,000 back from Zinara. Iyalungisa njani umgwaqo? Ikilometer kuphela i1 kilometer ukulungisa umgwaqo. You need 1 million. But they collected 200 million and they only returned 200,000. You can't even 200 meters. Umgwaqo 100 meters. So what I'm saying is we want to manage our own resources. Bengavele kubesitela amanga besithi devolution befuna ukuvotelwa. I-devolution ngekuthi simanage ama-resources ethu lapha koBulawayo. Sisebenzisa imali le koBulawayo kulungisa umgwaqo. Abantu nxa bebhadele anything njengakhona lokho nje you see they were trying to get even ozinwa ukuthi bezothatha over amanzi ama-rates things nje esesenza ukuthi even eHarare benatha amanzi angcolileyo. So into esiyitshoyo ngekuthi we need to manage our own resources. Imali zethu zingahambi sikhanjiswe eHarare zisethengela ama-chef ama-4x4 abantu bedubeka imali yabo they hard and current umuntu ehambe elayina ngale etshonelele ebhenki ethole $30 eyibhadala esithi kanti ngale omunye umuntu esiyathenga i-4x4 ngemali yakhe.
Hayi siyakuzwa kakhulu ke.
We want to manage those few resources that are there. We want to manage them. Sisebenzisa imali zabantu kuhle. Abantu bebona ukuthi babhadalelani.
Thank you so much. Sicela ubambe khonapho ke baba Kambarami, so I think we heard him he was mixing Ndebele and English. So he was very clear on what they want to do. And one of the things is devolution, you know. So he says they need to manage their own resources. If that doesn't happen, they can't develop the city. He put an example of what Zinara collected last year. That is 200 million from roads, you know, and then plowed back only $200,000 for the local kind of infrastructure. So he says that money couldn't even do a kilometer or half a kilometer. So if they manage those resources, they can do something better than what is happening right now.
Yeah. Vashumba manzo amwe nyachitaurayo muripo ere?
Ndizvo.
Munofunge nezvataurwa navakambarami uyezve mubvunzo wandoda kubvunza pane zvamambotaura zviya ndokuti chamunoona chichapinduka iko zvino chii kana city council yakanga iripo yanga ichitadza kuita basa pamusoro pokupindira kwaita hurumende namapanto ezvematongero enyika. Chinokupai tarisiro yokuti vacharega kuita zvese izvi chingave chii uyezve nenyaya yeukori yamataurai ichamiswa sei?
Ndinoda kutanga kupindura nyaya yehuori. Kana tichitarisa kunational president Emerson Mnangagwa wari kutaura izwi rekuti huori hawadi kuti huenderere mberi, wakaisa kumbirai hodzi kuti acting prosecutor general. Saka muguta reHarare nenyaya yekuti tine umbowo hwakawanda hwehuori, kune mamwe makanselas akange ari kuita huori adzoka zvakare mukanzuru iyi, asi tinofara kuti kune makanselas 31 matsva adzoka ari kupinda kekutanga. Makanselas ari kupinda kekutanga setsika yatadzidza kuona muguta reHarare, washandi wekanzuru wanoda zvikuru kunongedzera makanzela matsva nzira dzekutora nadzo mari. Saka tinoziva kuti wamwe wari kuuya wanga vasingaendi kumabasa, wazhinji wavo wakanga vangori maactivists anongoita zvemusangano. Saka pawari kupinda apa wane shungu yekuti wawewo nemastendi, wane shungu yekuti wawane dzimba dzekugara, wane shungu yekuti waratidzwe nekupinzawo hama dzavo neshamwari dzavo nevanhu vekumapato avo mabasa, city parking nekunzvimbo dziri open spaces idzo vanokwanisa kuti vanoshandisa vamwe vanhu. Saka isu tiri kutarisira kuti apa huori chaiwo kuti hunzi hunopedzwa nemakanselas kana kuti washandi zvichatinetsei pana kuhurumende uko kusina kana kuchinge kuine clarity yekuti huori huri wrong. Zvinoreva kuti maresidents akapa mareports anonymous aidha kuofisi yaprosecutor general, kuministry yelocal government kana kumapurisa, pachaitwa chimwe chinhu chinoratidza kuti hurumende iri serious kupedza dambudziko rehuori munyika mose, kwete kukanzuru kwega. Saka ndo chinhu chekutanga ichocho.
Ndombo kubata muromo mbichana ipapo Mr. Shumba. Tiri kudzoka kwamuri zvakare. Mr. Shumba is saying that he is adamant that the issue of corruption was just too deeply rooted and it has to be uprooted completely. And he
didn't say how.
Well, he says there is a silver lining that in the sense that they are having 31 new councillors and they watch them very carefully because some of them might receive bad influence from the old people who have already been in the council, and that also they also have expectations of their own. They also want stands. They also want this and that. So they might fall into the same trap and lead back into the same old problem of corruption.
I guess we've got a caller. Hello, caller, how are you? Hello. I think maybe he talks Shona. Try Shona.
Muripa runare, Muripo.
Yeah, caller ukona ine kungwen. sizongazala ukhola asimuzwa enxa kafakwa ngestudio lapha asimudlo kuhle ukhona Sithole, are you there?
Vasithole muri kutinzwa here?
It seems as if so let's read some of the messages that are being sent by people. We've got Farai Katsande who says Harare needs an unconventional type of leadership to promote innovation and city development. The leaders should ensure the basics are being done. The budget should focus on infrastructural development, first restore roads and then water supplies. Let's go to Story.
Vasithole muripo?
Ndiripo awande masurase.
Tasore yadu masurase imi. Tibatsirepo nenyaya iyi?
Anditi munoona zvikuitika vawande. Tese tiri kuda budiriro yekumusha yeZimbabwe. Saka zviripoka ndinoona sekuti kana hurumende iyo iri kutaura kuti havasi kuda nezveuori, vanofanirwa kuita chinhu chinoratidza kuti vacho vanobatwa vachiita huori paitwe action inogona kutaridza nyika, nekuda kwekuti zvinhu zviviri zvinoda kugadziriswa kumba. Vanhu vabvise pfungwa yekuti tiri vebato iri kana tiri vebato iri, because mukazitarisa kubva kumashure MDC yaichema ichiti isusu patanga takabata simba panzvimbo yakati taitadza kuita zvinhu nekuda kwokuti government dzimwe dzenguva yaipindira munyaya kana vakutaura nenhau dzemari. Saka panoda kubviswa pfungwa chekutanga kuti vanhu vaite zvinhu vachiziva kuti tiri kuita zvinhu kuti nyika ibudirire zvisinei nemapato. Then vanhu voita zvinhu vachiziva kuti zvatiri kuita izvi tiri kusenza pamwe chete kuti tiri budiririse Zimbabwe. Then votanga kurwa nenyaya dzehuori dzine serious yekuti vanhu vanogona kunzwisisa nokuona kuti uyu akaita huori akasangana nechakati. Machiona. Ndo pfungwa dzangu idzo dzamene kuti munopaonawo sei.
Aiwa, tinotonzwa kwamuri. Imi zvamataura izvi munofunga kuti zvingakwanisiwa nenzira ipi? Tora yakaita sezvamatanga kutaura zvokumisa uroi, chamungada kuona chichiitwa panyaya yezokumisa zvouori ndechipi?
Chekutanga kune vanhu vatinotonyatsoziva vanogona vakambonge vabudiswa kana panyaya kana pamapepa nhau avakanga vachibuda zvinonyatsozivikanwa kuti ningi ane nhau yakati akaita dzisina kwadzakaperera kwatakazoona nyaya idzodzo. Ndo chekutanga ngatitore yekutanga muna November tine maministers atakanzwa kuti vakawanika vaine mari zhinji dziri mumba dzakavharirwa. Dzakaoneka nemunhu wese kana pamadande mutande zvikabuda. But izvezvizvi tikada kuzitora titi alright chii chakaitwa kune munhu akafanana naye, hatina kwatinenge zvatinogona kuteerera kana kubuda nacho takabata kuti ichi ndo chiripo. Muri kuzoona? Saka ndo chekutanga idzo dzinozivikanwa nhau ngadziteererwa dzibudiswe pachena jekerere kuti munhu wese agone kuona kuti alright huori zvauri kunzi wakaipa uyu akahuita akasangana nechakati. Ndokuti vasiri kuhuita vatyewo, nekuti mukazvitarisa izvezvizvi vacho vazhinji tombotora example vari kufarira utongi huripo izvezvizvi munoona chavari kuita nacho mari zvinenge zvisina hujekerere, zvimwe zvacho zvinosanganisira huori obviti kana zvakadaro vanowana chavanowana pane zvavari kuita izvo vashoma, ruzhinji runonga ruchitambura. Saka hurumende inofanirwa kurevesa pakurwisana nehuroi. Hurumende inofanira kurevesa pakuti kana ma-elections apera mind yekambeni ngaichibuda mupfungwa dzevanhu vahwina pakuti vave vatungamiriri panzvimbo dzakasiyana siyana ngavasapotwe zvakafanana whether ndewe kana kati anoda mari yekuita chakati ngavaregedze kuva ne-division yekuti pamwe mari haiende kwaari kuti vasaboteje kuti next time pavanenge vakuita ma-elections konzi havana honai vakatungamirira constitutions akati yanga akabatwa neMDC kandi yanga akabatwa neZanu-Ndonga kandi yanga akabatwa nechi havana chavakaita toita mushandira pamwe ndokuti nyika isakiti.
Aiwa, tinotenda zvikuru vasitole, Mr. Stole Zatamant also that for all these things to change, the government itself has to show a willingness to make a change, especially to make a move against corruption. He is wondering why a lot of people who were identified as being corrupt or who were involved in what he calls corruption, and we read about them in the newspapers. We saw some of them being arrested, but the whole issue just fell quiet. So he's saying, unless we start punishing people who are involved in corruption, unless we start punishing them to show the people that corruption is not going to be tolerated, we are not going to go anywhere.
So Baba Kambaramni ukhona ecingweni?
Yebo.
Yes, yabona ukuthi khonapho ke kobulawayo kukhona kade sikuzwa egodini laphana kuthiwa bakhona abafumbathiswayo ngamakhansela athize, akuphikisa amakhansela angkhona athi hayi khonokho ngabantu abasiqambela amanga. Kodwa ke nxa sisikangela ke siyaphambili lapha lizayenzana ukuthi kungabe lokufumbathisana?
Okuqakathekileyo ukuthi ama processes ngasenza ama processes ngananzelela ukuthi ama processes especially if we talk about into the procurement where papers go from office to office and there are delays, omunye egcina amaphepha eofisini yakhe to process a genuine maybe tender. Khonokana kuyayenza ukuthi kucine ku-influence abantu ukuthi ebona ngathi kumbe umuntu se-expecta something sebesiyadizwa ema-ofisini. But what I see is very important is ukuthi nxa kungaba le anything maybe ngikufanisele nge-project i-example ifakile egodini. If there is anything like that, kumele kube le process where everyone is there, the councillors are there, the directors are there, and all stakeholders. Kuyenziwe i-adjudication, yenziwe umuntu onke khona. There is a criteria in choosing the best bidder or the best supplier for any services. So that process should be done when everyone is there. Liyakufaka konke laphana likhangela ukuthi are they meeting the procurement rules? Are they meeting? Do they have all the documents that are required to be a supplier? Are they in the suppliers list and all those things? I-criteria esetshenziswayo nxa kukhethwa umuntu kumbe kukhethwa ikhampani ukuthi yiyo ezathatha itenda lokuyenza umsebenzi lo one. Kumele i-process lana yenziwe umuntu onke khona, kungabi lama-delays. Ama-delays zona lawa yiwacine esenza ukuthi umuntu ecine ecabanga lengqondo yokuthi edize umuntu, that kind of thing. So what is important is I think kuba nzima ukuthi kube labantu abangu-20 besenza iprocess yokukhetha usupplier kumbe uservice provider. Kube le influence yokuthi umuntu sengadiza abantu abangu-30. It's not easy. So what is important is akumelanga sihlalela umsebenzi. We should do away with this system enelana ukuthi kuthiwa uzamelela 6 months, uzamelela i-reply evele Harare. If there is anything that has to be done, just we can sit together, make a decision. We have all the requirements. If the suppliers meet the requirements and is the lowest bidder, whatever criteria you're using, they should be awarded that tender without ukuphotelana kusokuba lama-backdoor. So I think kuqakathekile khonokana ukuthi singabi lama-delays, unnecessary delays, njengawona lawa ama-stands. Or ukuthi there is an opportunity, you see our residents, they have the capacity to buy stands and build. And you saw there was a stampede esitolo, abantu babegcwele laphana belezimali zabo befuna ukunjani, befuna ukuthenga ama-stand. Kodwa the whole process, abantu they are frustrated, abanye balama-form sebelinde 10-15 years anje. You don't see the reason why they are not getting those stands. Imali yabo balayo, which means they have the money to build. Imali abayibhadalayo is the same money that is used to service those things. But ungahlalela phezu kwamaphepha selisenza ama-delaying tactics, you are actually trying to get these people to come and pay bribes ukwenzela ukuthi nizakulungisela, that kind of thing. Yeah, so we want to make sure ukuthi ama-processes yethu wonke lento zonke siyabe sizenza, we do those things on time. Kungabi lesikhathi sokuthi umuntu efila ngathi sokumele edize omunye umuntu imali.
Yes, siyakuzwa kakhulu ke baba khonapho ke Kambaram. All what he's saying is, this process of the tender system in Zimbabwe is fraught with irregularities. He says if the tender is floated, it takes some time before people get some responses. And the responses come from Harare. So he says, why not do it locally? So he says, if ever they do it as Bulawayo councillors, that can work out very well. So he's really crying over that issue. Maybe Mr. Precious Shumba may respond to some of these things.
Vashumba, Muripo? Precious Shumba, Muripo?
I think maybe his line has got a problem. Yeah. So we've got John Oswald Makombe, who says the idea of parties vetting potential mayors is very good. The mayoral post is not for illiterate people. We need people who are financially and administratively literate, regardless of tribe. There is no town or city in Zimbabwe where there is one tribe only. Office bearers should be chosen on merit as long as they are in the locality of that particular local authority. So there you are. So this person is talking maybe against the background of what happened in Bulawayo.
Yes.
Where some people are very angry over what is going on there. Then Frank Mangete says, uma ukansela ko Bulawayo mele indawo kumele akhulume ulimi lolo angani ufisa ukukhuluma kumbe ubebhala njalo. So kodwa ke yena ubona ngazani kumele umuntu akhulume i-local language, which means akhuluma kuzwisiswa ngabantu. Then kuzobuya ke uDube Bongani uthi salibonani yesa kubingelela lathi mfowethu. So lo Ruben Ndlovu uthi lami ngikhona. Ruben, phosela inamba yakho uthi sixoxe lawo mnumzana. So maybe we can go back to Kambarami and then we talk to him more.
Kambarami muri kundenzwa?
Yebo, ndikuzwa.
Yeah. Pane umwe tataura naye a few minutes ago Vastole vanga vachiti ivo panofanira kuvavo nechinguva chokuti vanhu vadzidziswe kukoshesa basa ravanoita rokusevha rokuitira nyika basa ravanenge vachiita vachiitira kuti kuda pamwe izvi zvingava pavo pfungwa dzokurega kuita zveuori. Bataura zvine nyaya yokusungisa nokuendesa kumatare edzimhosva vanhu vanenge vanzi vapomerwa nyaya kuita dzouori. Imimi munofunga kuti zvinokwanisika here kana takatarisa zvanga zvichiitika mumacity council nomuhurumende makore iwaya mashomanana apfuura kusvika patiriko zvinezvi? Munoona sokuti hurumende ingakwanisa kuita zvinhu zvakaita saizvozvo?
Ipapo, what I can say is, number one, we have a problem in our judiciary system in Zimbabwe, where we have some people who are above the law. I think, if we were in other countries, South Africa, even the president himself, he can be sued. I think you saw all those stories that we had, like in South Africa, Jacob Zuma, even Malema, and all those things. They had their scandals, and they went through the same process. What is important is that we should have the judiciary system esebenza kuhle, engaseviyo abantu ngama-political party demihlobo, because konokena kuqakathekile. That is why you see someone goes and steals money or receives money. Like, I'll give you another example. The example of Wicknell. He received money for that solar project, and he was buying gold chains and the girls going to Dubai for holiday and all those things. Anjo, engayenzanga lutho engafakanga ngisho le solar eliyi-1 elilayithi street light eliyi-1, that kind of thing. But after receiving his money zonezana, ethembe ukuthi yena ulabantu abamprotectayo, and bekwazi ukuthi akulanto abangamenza yona. So what is important, into yokuqala ngekuthi i-judiciary system yethu ayikho right. Kumele kulungisiswe khona njalo ngoba indaba ze-corruption umuntu engatshontsha imali anjo, the law should take its course. But nxa sekulabanye abantu abaphezu komthetho anjo, bayakwenza konke lokhu yanele bekwazi ukuthi awusoze ungenzela lutho. Even nxa ukhuluma laye anjo, ubona ukuthi umuntu lo uyenza into engayisiyo, ungazomtshela umkhuzi yakutshela ukuthi uzangenzani, and kungela nto zamenza yena ngoba uyakwazi akuthembileyo. So khona vele ku-wrong. We cannot run our country like that. That is the reason why we're also not getting investors from other countries. Ngoba umuntu loana oyi-investor maybe kwelinye ilizwe eyabuya le 5 million yakhe lapha lifike liyihle. likwazi ukuthi engaze lihambise ecourt akula nto azayenza uzaluza icase yana. That is the reason why, because they know, they consider all those things. Investor uyakukhangela konke khona kuyani ukuthi abantu laba i-judiciary system yabo isebenza njani. So konke khona kuyani affect kuphela i-corruption, affect futhi lama investors, because no one would want to be associated with a country that has people who are above the law.
Thank you so much.
Hello?
Yeah, thank you so much. Sakubamba umlomo. Static caller. Siyabuya kuwe ngesikhaphekaphi. Let's take a caller now.
Yeah. John Bonda muripo here parunare.
Varunare makadini zenyu vawande.
Ndiripo hangu vakuru vangu. Tibatsirewo nenyaya iyi. Munozviona sei?
Ndikuona zviro zvinhu zvinorema zvikuru kutambira mupfungwa dzedu sezvetiri vatsigiri vebato reMDC tiri kuSouth Africa.
Chinonetsa kuti chinonetsa kuti musatambira chii?
Ndine kuri kuti hurumende yedu aisa chinoti iripo, asi zvigozhero zviri kuitika munyika zvatiri kuona zvizhinji zviri kuti mafamba madandemutande, kuvharwa kwemadeuta, kuvharwa kwemamaini kwakutoshungurudza nekuti rwadza kuti ngatorera masei munyika musama investment.
Saka munoona sokuti nyaya dzouori hadzigoni kugadziriswa.
Corruption hapana paingakwanisa kupera kana hazviiti kuti titore mosquito kana kuti titore gonzo kuti ndorinda nzungu mukati medura, because already varipo vacho utungamiri hune uori hwakazarisa hukurusa uori hwacho. Saka hazvikapeti vapedze uori mukati menyika yedu, nokuti ivo vane uori hwakatozara, corruption yakatozara pavari.
Saka zvoitwa sei naye Vabonda?
Izibheka benekudai kuri kuti vanga vachigona kuti vakwanise kubvisa iwo utungamiri hwacho huripo, nokuti already utungamiri hwacho huripo. Totoona kuti saka tiri kufamba tinofamba mamenzashure, kozi chero ukatarira utungamiri huripo hauna chaunokwanisa kuita. Hwane huri kuspenda mari, uchitedza mari mukati menyika, uchipa kumachifsi dzimotikari, vachipa madzinamhinga makanselas avo dzimotikari, maveterans dzimotikari.
Naye Vabonda, ko vatungamiri varipo handiti vakasarudzwa navanhu iko zvino izvi? Handiti changobva musarudzo vanhu vakasarudza? Taura henyu.
Chiripo pachokwadi chaicho kuti utungamiri huripo hauna kusarudzwa, asi hwakazvisarudza nemhaka yekuti hwakazviisa nechisimba chahusingafaniri.
Mr. Bonda is saying that to get rid of corruption, we must get rid of the present government. He wants the present government to be removed so that we start afresh with people who respect the need to get rid of corruption.
We can't say a lot if it is done democratically. Well, it's the will of the people.
Yes, that's his view. Maybe it's just a lot of people feel that change is going to be slow in coming, since we are, we have the same people who have always been in government. Maybe that's where this skepticism is coming from.
Before going to Shumba, there's Tamsan Ngamlilo who sent a message.
Right.
So his message reads as follows. Melting pot cities like Harare and Bulawayo are home to many tribes and races. Therefore, election of mayors must be about best interest of the respective city than narrow, sterile, tribal misconceptions. And then we've got Mr. Pamela Kumalo, who writes, it was a big mistake for the councillor to speak in a language that is not local. So it says, it is never wise to be a leader of a people who feel you are an outsider. If we are to be honest, anyone wants to be a leader in a particular area must learn the local language. That is how you show your love for the people who actually voted you, and you are leading them. I think these are some of the messages that we're getting, Mr. Wande. So most probably we can now go over.
That is a topic of its own, because it touches on a lot of other things, and it also has repercussions on a variety of things. I'm inclined to go with was it Mlilo? The first message you read. I'm inclined to agree with him more, about the melting pot kind of
But this other one too is saying you must learn the local language.
Yeah. But
how do you lead people when you are not conversant in
that is quite understandable. But even if we look at a president, does a president have to speak all the languages of the country?
Maybe that's another argument for another day.
That is not really a must. But on a local level, such as we are talking about, like if you are a councillor, there is, of course, a problem.
Let's get Mr. Shumba.
If you cannot speak the local
let's get
language.
Mr. Shumba on this one. Mr. Shumba, there are some people who are saying that if you are a councillor, you need to learn the local language. You need to know the local language. If you don't know the local language, he says that's a big mistake. What's your take on that?
There is cultural hybridization throughout, where people have mixed up from across the country, from even foreigners have come in. They have become part of us and they've been assimilated into our community structures. For example, if you go to Mbare Musika, there are a lot of people from East and West Africa. They are running businesses there. But when you are looking at probably, let's talk about my hometown, Rusape. The Maungwes, who are largely Shona, they are there. They would really know who they want. We have a lot of people who have moved from such areas as Gokwe, as Mashingo, and as far as Nkai, who have relocated to settle in some parts of those communities, and they are speaking both their the Ndebele, and they also speak Shona. But what matters most is that you can, when people have chosen you to be their councillor, there are different people you are representing. And there is no one singular culture that is dominant, unless if people are very specific to assume that everyone who lives in Rusape is Shona or is a Maungwe, when that is not correct, because people are speaking different languages within that area. And by getting elected as probably a Shona in an area like Bulawayo, it means that the local ward people had confidence in the party this councillor represented, and so they did not look at the person's cultural background or language, but they looked at their party. That is the tragedy of how we have been electing our councillors. We have been electing them based on our love for a political party instead of our love and appreciation of the individual's competencies and capacities. So they now discover that they have elected someone who speaks a language that they probably do not want to associate with. But the reality is that there has been a mixture of cultures among people. We have everyone spread across. You don't get to a community where there are pure, like in Gebeles, they are pure, like Shonas. The people have mixed up. So
thank you so much.
Must not really limit us, because we are all Zimbabweans. I don't mind being represented by someone who speaks Ndebele in Rusape, because I think we have nearly 3 people who are not necessarily Manikas, who have been elected there. And they are representing the people, and they are Zimbabweans. They have a right to be elected into office, irrespective of their geographical location or background, because we are all in Zimbabwe. These are not foreigners.
Thank you, Mr. Shumba. Yes. Thank you so much. We'll come back to you shortly. Let's take a caller. We've got to Mike Slobo. Slobo, kunjani? Baba Slobo, sabona? Hello, Mr. Slobo, how are you?
Siyazwana.
Yes, ngikuzwa kade simnumzana kunjani?
Hayi ngiyaphila babudube.
Phose lakho baba, ubona njani udaba lolamhlanje amakhansela?
Ya ngiyalizwa indaba yenu elixoxa ngayo kakhulu. Lento yazi ukuthi indaba ebaluleke kakhulu. Ngoba as it is right now uyabona mina ngihlala eGwanda ne. Ngihlala eGwanda kanjalo nginomalume ophethwe yiasthma. Mangifika ekhaya ngihambisa umalume esibhedlela only to got someone like I think that person she was somewhere like 25 years if not 24 around there. The person she's talking to me with Shona, but she's replying to me with andikunzwi. But why can't you just speak English if ever you can't hear me? But you are responding ufuna ukuzwa ukuthi nomuntu uphethwe yini with your own language. Why if you are forgetting ukuthi okay fine labantu ngamandebele, why don't you just suggest ukuthi okay fine since me I can't understand isindebele, let me just use another alternative ezoba ngcono ukuthi labantu laba sikwazi ukucommunicate kahle, understand? Lo muntu yena ubona kungcono ukuthi yena asebenzise eyakhe language kundawo ayakhona ukuthi labantu laba ende wesiphathi sesibhedlela that person ogulayo can't even express ngendlela abefuna ukuzi-expressa ngakhona ngelanguage engasiyakhe, you understand? Of which I don't think bona they can tolerate us masingaya endaweni zabo sifike sibathithe ngendlela bona abafuna ukusitreata ngakhona kwezethu indawo, you understand? As much as it is ikhansela umuntu ofanele asebenze nabantu babudube, umuntu ofanele understand izidingo zabantu insuku zonke, abantu babekwazi ukucommunicate naye ngendlela elula, hayi ukuthi uzoletha umuntu okuyikuthi sinabantu abadala abangeke bakwazi ukukhuluma isikhiwa, abangeke bakwazi ukukhuluma mhlawumbe yona leyo language ikhansela ikhulumayo, okuyikuthi kungaba ngcono ukuthi abantu abadala mabengasebenzisa isindebele sabo because le ndawo yindawo yabo, bekwazi ukuchazela ikhansela yabo ukuthi okay ezikhansela yethu umuntu ofanele usebenzele sikuthume every day. I-problem esilawo namhlanje sivuke singela gesi, you understand? But yena ukuthi abonise abantu basendaweni ukuthi okay thina mina vele ngiyakhetha umsobo mawuzothi wena ufuna ukufungiswa ngelanguage eso, it shows ukuthi lo muntu lona u-racist yena ngokwakhe, you understand? So uzosebenza njani nabantu e-racist?
Hayi sesikuzwile sibili sihlobo, siboke kakhulu sihlobo sakho.
Alright, ngiyabonga babudube.
Yes, so his point was, people need to speak local languages. He says there's a case in which he went to a hospital and didn't understand Shona and somebody insisted in talking Shona. So maybe the way forward from Kamarami in some of these issues, as a councillor, what can they do really to sort out this problem? Maybe we can pose that question to him.
Yeah. Mr. Kamarami, in short, how do you think this problem should be handled? Just briefly.
Engubonayo ukuthi mina ngobulawayo singathi siba le problem enkulu. Ayisikho okokuthi kumbe umuntu enxenyeka akwazi ukukhuluma isindebele kuphela. Of course ngiyakwazi ukuthi bakhona abangabe bengekho fluent ekukhulumeni isindebele, but okunye sokungokukhethana ngezindimi ngoba ukhangela like ngizakufanisela njengami mina ngazalelwe phela Ndaba, ngakhulela eLobhengula khona phana and I've lived all my life lapha koBulawayo. Amabhizinisi amakhona lapha koBulawayo ngafunda khona into zami zonke lezi zovo zami zikhona lapha nje. Angikwazi, I don't know any other province. Ngihamba kwamanye ama-province bayangizwa lesihlobo ukuthi isishona nxa ngisikhuluma isishona bayasiza isishona sami ukuthi silethone isindebele phakathi. You understand? But okunye ngokuthi vele ama-fights angikhona ngawe-tribalism lokana ukuthi abantu bemthwakazi, let me be more specific. Abantu bemthwakazi babuya bele agenda esitholu ngilanga sigcotshwa behlabela phandle besithi namhla kushonele ngenayo. You understand? And they came in bezobamba bafika bachawa ukhansela ngempama ehlezi kuma-chambers, that kind of thing. So into zonezana, if Bulawayo is a metropolitan city, it's not like any other. It's not like any other province. Kulabo zishabane also, they are part of this local zone. Kumele abantu bekukhangele konke khona kana kodwa khona nje uqhakathekile la ukuthi vele ukhansela nxa elapha efunde isihlobo salapha kwenze
awuboni ke sikuzwile kakhulu Kamparami ukuthi isikhathi sethu yiso sesidliwe ngumangoye sibonge kakhulu. Yeah, just what no sesile problem yesikhathi baba. We have to uvala kancane. So thank you so much for those that joined us tonight. on Studio 7 Live Talk. We also wish to say thank you to our guests, Mr. Kambarami Tinashe and Mr. Precious Shumba. Signing off is Skip Studio in Washington, D.C. Good night, Zimbabwe.
And I'm Jadona Kawande. Until we get together again next time with another interesting topic, please take care and good night.